You don't have cancer. You don't have all these health disorders. What you have is chronic inflammation. To most people, inflammation means you sprain an ankle. It balloons up, turns red, sore, and it's inflamed. No, inflammation is different than that. We go to a doctor with a list of complaints, but a lot of it is silent inflammation. My ancestors never had these problems. The culprit? Heart disease. Heart disease is an inflammatory process. So, how do we reduce inflammation? Inflammation is produced by neutrophils, which is a white blood cell. You have an injury, you have a damaged cell, and so these white blood cells come over and they encapsulate the damaged cell, releasing reactive oxygen species that rip electrons and destroy the damaged cell. If inflammation is the cause of all these health disorders, then I know that parasites and toxins are the cause of inflammation. Because if the body is clean from parasites, you can't have chronic inflammation. I had a 90-year-old come to me who was struggling with artery disease and chronic inflammation. I told her to start taking Ethiopian black seed oil. I thought it won't hurt her, but it probably won't help either. So I gave her the purely nutrient Ethiopian black seed oil and had her take 2 soft gels before bed for one night. She was also having problems swinging her arm, and this is a lady who'd played tennis for 70 years, and she just couldn't remember how to hit it. The next day she had no trouble, so I said there's definitely something here. In all my years in medicine, I have never seen a response like this from any drug or device. She's now 94. She now plays tennis 5 or 6 times a week. She leads a fully active life, cleans her house, does everything for herself. And we attribute this to the Ethiopian black seed oil. I always knew being parasite-free and toxin-free is miraculous for your health. This is the ancestral way. So how do we eliminate parasites and inflammation at the root? The easiest way is with Ethiopian black seed oil before you sleep. That's why I use purely nutrient, and it's the only one I recommend. Just 2 soft gels before bed could help you restore blood flow, clear out veins, improve circulation in the legs and feet, boost energy, relieve pain and cramps, lower cortisol, lower the risk of heart disease, and best of all, it can help you sleep like a baby again. But before you go buy any black seed oil, there's one thing you need to know for it to actually work. The oil must contain verified high-potency thymoquinone at 4.64% concentration, the active compound that destroys parasites and inflammation at the cellular level. If it's not authentic Ethiopian oil, it won't work. Purely Nutrient is the only brand I trust. Sadly, most companies sell cheap Egyptian or Indian oil with barely any thymoquinone just to increase profits. But Purely Nutrient's oil is grown at 8,000 feet in the ancient highlands of Ethiopia, where volcanic soil and intense sunlight force the seeds to produce 5 times more thymoquinone than regular black seed oil. It's third-party tested, and thousands of people swear by it. If you read the reviews, you'll see it's a very, very good product, and why people refuse to buy from anyone else. Most people get theirs for full price, but right now they're doing a rare buy one, get one free deal, with free shipping and a 365-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. The only problem is that they're a small company, and they're getting popular, so they can't keep up with the demand. They're only able to produce 500 bottles a week, so I want to apologize, because by the time you are seeing this, they might already be sold out, and my clients have waited for months before they found them again. But I suggest you check for yourself and see if there are any still left. So if you want a natural way to lower cortisol, reduce inflammation, and finally sleep through the night, I'd run and grab one before they're gone again. Grab it now, because once you scroll, that deal is gone.